Well, take a look at the Indy 500 program. If you haven't been out here, you got to check this thing out. Another reminder, really, of how special these things can be. A 97-year history of the race. None of it has ever featured actual people, competitors, if you will. Usually just pictures of cars, the track, logo, you name it. But it features the 3 4-time winners, and for our purposes tonight, the 4 living 3-time champions. An exclusive gathering where three's company. Dario's day a year ago, a testament to the power of 3. And when it was all said and done at Victory Lane, he had visits by 3 other 3-time champs, Helio Castroneves, Bobby Unser, and Johnny Rutherford.
Right after we won, I think the first people I saw were, I think Helio was one of the first, Uncle Bobby, and then Johnny, and I was like, really? That's kind of cool.
It was like, welcome to the club.
Yeah, it was.
To think you have 3 of these things.
I'm proud of it. Yeah.
Membership has its privileges, and recently in a makeshift studio, all 4 living 3-time champs posing in a Rolling Stone magazine type photo shoot, producing images for this year's Indy 500 program. And for all 4, truly a picture perfect moment.
Good job.
How cool to hang out with a group of 3-time champions like yourself here.
I was just looking around, I'm like, wow, I'm being part of this amazing group, you know.
Rubbing elbows there, you know,
Man,
this
it
is
was-
big time stuff.
That's very, it's very cool.
The only thing now that concerned Bobby Unser and I is that they get a chance to go for 4 and join AJ and Al
Yep.
and Rick.
All 3-time winners, I think they ought to all retire and go home.
Wait, you're saying the 4-time club's got enough guys in it already? Is that
Too
it?
many.
Too many. How many too many? 3 too many?
3 too many. Should be only one. That should have been me, Dave.
Wayne Sweeney waves the green flag and the race is on. It's a track race between Rutherford and Unser to turn 1.
They were always motivated by the elusive 4th win. Rutherford won his 3rd and final Indy 500 in 1980, did it in the famed Yellow Submarine, leading 118 of the 200 laps. His 2nd win was a rain-soaked victory in 1976, as he became the first driver to walk to Victory Lane. And his first, a real Texas shootout between himself and A.J. Foyt in 1974, which ended in Foyt having oil issues, and Lone Star Jr. in Victory Lane. All told, he had 24 attempts at being a 4-time winner before retiring after the 1988 race.
Were you satisfied when you walked away with 3?
No, you're never satisfied. Never satisfied.
The question is, how long did it take to come to terms with, okay, I'm climbing out of the cockpit, I got 3, and gosh darn it, I should be pretty happy with that, you know?
Yeah. AJ Foyt had retired. Mario was retiring. Bobby had retired. Al Unser had just retired. And I'm sitting back in my motor coach thinking, what am I still doing? You know, all of the guys in my class are out now.
The green flag is out and the 1968 500-mile race is on.
Bobby's story ends a bit differently. His breakthrough win came in 1968 in the Dan Gurney Eagle, followed by his own rain-soaked victory in 1975, and a 3rd and final win with Penske Power in 1981. He retired later that year after 19 500s, a decision based on family, not fast cars.
When you walked away, you had 3.
That was hard. Dave, you just
could have
don't know.
gone for 4, but you decided that's it.
I know that, and plus, I was probably as good when I
Sure.
got out of the car as I ever was in my life.
Sure.
I was smarter. I was very quick. The reason was I had a young son, Robbie. I have an older son, Bobby Jr., and I had missed his life in its entirety. And Robbie wanted to be a race driver. And I just said, I'm not going to miss the only other son that I have. I just wasn't going to miss that opportunity, because when it's gone, it's gone.
Those are cool.
Just smile real big.
These days, they still smile through it all, with rings to show for it, although Dario never wears his, preferring to do so once he's retired.
I wore my ring today, look. First time ever.
What?
I wore
This
my
is
ring.
the first time you've worn the ring?
I don't, yeah. Well, the guys, when they wear it, like JR and Bobby, when they wear the ring, I think it's so cool. I was told to wear it. I was told.
He is, though, always ready to grab a helmet, strap it on, and go for another one. Same for Castor Nevins. It's their drive for more. But like Unser and Rutherford before him, what if?
If it came to retirement and you're still stuck on 3,
No, not that if. No bad if.
No
Good if.
let's face it though, we're all getting older.
I agree. Listen, I mean, there is plenty of drivers just to be here would be happy.
The car doesn't know it's going for 1 or 4, does it? It's not going to go any quicker. It's not like, you know,
Good point.
you can convince it, "Hey, we're going for number 4 here.
Let's go.
A little more would
Yeah.
be good." I think it's the wrong time to ask that question because I still have that desire. I still want to win more. And then we can discuss it when I retire.
We'll talk about 5 in a couple of years. How about that?
That would be nice.
For now, they come in 3s, whether they all like it or not.
Looking back though, no regrets.
No regrets now.
Three's fine.
Oh, 3 isn't fine, but by the same token, come on. I mean, 3 is all I could get right there. You know?
Any advice for either Elio or Dario as they make this push for 4 at all?
Yeah,
what do you
quit
tell 'em?
now, so you've only got 3, and you'll stay with Bobby and I from now on. But it's not easy, you know. And the more you go at it, the harder it gets.
And we want to thank all 4 of those gentlemen. The remarkable thing is, first time since 1987 that 2 drivers have gone for a 4th win. It could happen this month here at Indianapolis.